Hi there you guys, I'm Teddy from BijuTeo Beading, and in today's tutorial I'm gonna be showing you how to make this beautiful twist stitch beaded bracelet. It's really easy to make and it's made only out of seed beads, and I'll show you step by step, so I'm sure by the end of this tutorial you're gonna be able to make it by yourself. If you want to support me, it's a good idea to subscribe and also hit the bell button if you still haven't. In this way, you will be notified when I release matching jewelries to the ones that I have already done. Like, I have earrings matching this bracelet, and I will link to them here at the eye icon, and they are one of the most popular tutorials on my channel. That is why I decided to show you how to make a matching bracelet. You could also like, share and comment, and you don't know how much you help me only with this action. And if you make beautiful jewelries following my tutorials, please share them on my Facebook page that I posted below this video. I will be so happy to see your creations. Down there in description you will find a full list of materials, a link to my store, and a link to Amazon where you could buy supplies from, and also a link for PayPal donations to develop this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Now I will start with the list of the materials. Okay guys, so what I'm using for this video are two colors of 11/0 seed beads. Here I use lobster's claw clasp and a jump ring. You could use any type of clasp you like. And here I use monofilament, that is 0.006 inches or 0.15 millimeters. This is size 10 beading needle. And this is scissors, and I'm going to put about 3 feet of thread on my needle, which is about 90 centimeters, and I'm going to start. And I'm starting by picking up 4 of these beautiful silver beads, okay? I have here my 4 on my needle, and I'm going to slide those down. Then I will stick my needle in my mat, and here what I want to do is make a knot. And I'm making my knot by making a loop, going twice through the loop I've made and pulling. And I will make one more knot just to be sure everything is nice, tight and secure. And this is what I call surgeon's knot or how hitch knot. Okay, and then I'm going through one of my silver beads like that. Here is what I have across the 4 beads. This is called right angle weave, okay? And I'm taking 1 red bead and I'm going through the following silver. This is what I have. And I take 1 more red and go through the following. And I will do this 2 more times. And I pull, and now I have these red beads between my silvers, okay? Okay, and now I wanna reposition my thread to go through this red one of my second row. And now I'm going to start my third row by adding a red and a silver, okay? And I'm going through the following red bead. Okay, then I again add a red and a silver. Okay, and I go here in my next thread. And then again a red and a silver. Go here. And one last time a red and a silver, and go in this bead. Okay, now I have this, and I went through those 2 reds, not only through this one but through the next one also. And here I want to add 1 silver before my silver. And then I'm going to add 1 red before my red. And again a silver before the silver. and a red before the red, again silver before my silver, red before my red, a silver before my silver, and last time red before my red. Okay, now this is what I have. My twist is starting to form. Okay guys, and now what I'm going to do is go through this silver in this direction, and I'm going to take 2 red beads and go through the red, then 2 silver beads and go through the silver, and again 2 red beads and go through the red, and I will continue this. And I'm adding here my last 2 silver beads. Okay, and now guys, this is what I have. And in my next step, what I'm going to do is exit here after this red and add 1 more red. Okay, now go here through the following 2 reds, then go through the silver, add 1 silver bead and pull, then through the red one, 1 red here between those 2 reds, and my goal is to exit out of my next silver. Okay, and I'm going to continue this until the end of this row. Okay guys, and here I'm adding my last bead, silver bead from this row. Okay, now I have this looks really cool. Okay, then my goal is to exit here out of this red bead, and this time I'm going to add 4 beads. In my last row, before I added these points here, I added 2 beads. Okay, and I will take, now this time I will add 4. Okay, I have 4 beads and go here through my silver. I'm doing the same thing, but here I add 4 beads. Okay, 4, and this whole row will consist of 4 beads, 4 silvers, and go here through this angle bead. Okay, and I will continue this. Okay guys, and here I have my last 4 beads added, and now I'm going to do almost the same thing that I did before, and this is to add an angle bead everywhere. And so here I added 4 beads, that is why I will add in the center. Here I have 2 beads and 2 beads, and in the center I'm adding 1 silver, and I'm going through the next 3 silvers. Okay, then I'm going through 2 reds, taking just 1 red and going through the next 2. Then I'm going through this angle red bead and exiting out of my next 2 silvers. Okay, taking 1 angle bead. Okay, and from now on I'm doing one and the same thing until the end of this row, and in the next rows it's similar. Okay, and I will do this 4 more times, and when I'm up to here I'll be back to tell you what's coming up next. If you forgot how I did it, just check how I did this part and repeat it from here. See you in a while. Okay guys, and here I am where I'm adding my last angle bead from this row, and I'm going here through the red beads. Okay, and this element looks really good even like that for a bracelet, but I want to continue this with 1 more row, with 2 more rows in fact. Okay, so I'm exiting here out of this silver, and what I want to take is 6 beads this time. So first I took 2 beads and made an angle, then 4 beads and made an angle, and now I will take 6 beads and I will make an angle after that. Okay, and in order to do this I will start with the red color because the upcoming color is red. That is why I will take 6 reds and go through the following. Then I'm going to take 6 silvers. Okay, and I'm going through the following silver, then 6 red beads, 6, and I go through the following that's sticking out. Okay guys, and I'm going to continue this row the same way, and when I'm ready I'll be back to tell you what's coming up next. Okay, and I'm just adding my last 6 beads from this row, and now it's time to add my angles. Okay, I'm going here through 3 beads in this direction, taking 1 red bead, and here I also go through 3 red beads, and this is my middle one here, my 7th middle one, where I'm forming my angle. Okay, then I'm going through these 3 silvers like that, take just 1 silver and go here through all of those. You already know how to make an angle, but here you make it by going first through 3 beads because you have 6 beads, And before that, you were going through 2 beads because you had 4 beads and you were aiming for the center. Okay. And now guys, continue adding angles and I'll meet you here and tell you how to continue. Okay guys, and here I am where I'm adding my last angle bead from this row. And now guys, this is the first element of my bracelet. And because this is the first one, here is where I will attach my clasp. And in order to do this, I will go through some beads in this direction. I want to exit here. You see, I'm 1 bead after this angle bead. My thread is here if you don't see it. And now I want to take 3 silver beads. And then what I want to take is my clasp and slide those 3 beads and my clasp. And then I'm going to take 3 red beads. And I will also go here with these 3 reds on my needle. Here 1 bead after this angle bead. Okay, I'm at the same place where I am here. Okay. And I pull. Now I have this. I want to have a twist for the clasps as well. Okay. And then it's time to reinforce my work. Okay, I want to exit here again. And go around reinforcing. Okay, and you could go around several times reinforcing this joint here, as many times as you can. And when you're ready, it's a good idea to make a knot and cut your thread, okay? And in order to do this, I'm making here a loop. And I'm going once. And I'm going second time through the loop I've made. I make sure I'm between those 2 beads where I started my knot from. And then in my next step, I'm going through the following seed bead and I will cut my thread. Okay, never cut next to a knot, always go through the following bead. Okay, and now I have the beginning of my bracelet. Now I will make one more element, the same thing, but I won't add a clasp and I won't cut my thread, and I'll be back to tell you how to continue with your. Okay guys, and I made another element the same way I showed you before, and now I'm going to show you how to connect it to the first one. Okay, now I'm exiting out of this red angle bead. If you don't see my thread, here it is. And I'm going to take 1 red bead, and as I'm exiting from here, I will go through the other angle bead, the silver one, from my first element. Then I'm going to take 1 silver bead, and I'm going to go again back in circle through the same red I exited from. Okay, now I have this 4 beads in a cross, and this is called right angle weave. Okay, and now I'm going to reinforce it by going one more time around my beads here, like that. Okay. And then guys, my goal is to exit out of my next angle red bead. That is why I will go through all of those beads here, through the silvers and through the reds. Go through as many beads as you can in one movement. Okay, and now my goal is to exit out of this red angle bead here, my first element. And now I will take one red bead, just one. I always put red on the outside. Okay, like that. You see, I have one red here. And I will take one silver, and I always put silvers on the inside of my work. Okay, and I pull. And I'm going to reinforce this as well. Okay guys, and now it's time to cut my thread. And I will choose a place, let's say here at the angle. And here what I want to do is make a loop. And then I go once. And I go second time through the loop I've made, and I'm going to pull, and then I will go in my next seed bead. Okay, and then I'm going to cut my thread. Okay guys, and I will continue this, adding more and more elements, and when I'm ready, when I add my sixth element, I'll be back to tell you how to finish your bracelet. Okay guys, and when I continued beading, this is what I have. I just attach my sixth element here, you see, and I reinforce this joint here. And now what I'm going to do is go here through all of my element and reach this part where I will attach my jump ring, okay? I'm going through all of those beads here. Okay guys, and like I did when I was attaching my clasp, here I'm exiting one bead after this angle bead and 2 beads away from this inner angle, and I'm going to take 3 red beads. I will take my jump ring and then 3 silver beads. Okay, this is what I have on my needle. The same way like when I was attaching my clasp, I'm attaching my jump ring. You could attach it with pliers, but if you want, you could use this method here. Okay, and now guys, I'm going to reinforce this part here, make a knot, and my bracelet will be ready. Okay guys, and now my twist stitch beaded bracelet is ready. So, if you like that and you want to see more and more videos like this, it's a good idea to subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified for my new absolutely free upcoming videos for fresh beading ideas. And you could also like, share and comment, and you don't know how much you help me only with this action. And if you make beautiful jewelries following my tutorials, please share them on my Facebook page that I posted below this video. I will be so happy to see your creations. Down there in description you will find a full list of materials, a link to my store, and a link for PayPal donations to develop this channel. You could also find links to Amazon where you could buy supplies from. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye from me.